evening, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Well, guys, honestly, on Monday, I kind of almost finished my Meyer list, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, maybe we can get out to the grocery stores, like, one day earlier this week. Like, you know, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, like yesterday or today, or maybe even tomorrow. Probably not going to happen because although I can get to the app on my phone, it's really hard for me to, like, try and make a list and, like, go over a lot of the other stuff in the app on my phone. So normally I always do that on my computer, even though like I can go through and like clip all the coupons and like that kind of stuff. It's just actually typing out the list for me is more difficult because like that's how I normally do it, and then I share it with my dad so that he can like also help when we're at the grocery store to like find this stuff. So anyways, I had finished pretty much making that list, like, or I finished for the most part clipping all the coupons on Monday, and I was like, oh, you know, like I'll just, you know, finish up the few more that I need and everything like that. But we are still without, I was gonna say power. We're still without internet. We have power, thankfully. You know, it being negative, I don't even know, like negative 10 degrees yesterday or whatever it was. You know, we would not be able to survive without power right now because it'd be too cold. But no, and today it was warm. It was like 25 degrees, I think, as a high, which is pretty nice compared to it being literally yesterday was like the coldest day, and then today's like 25 degrees for a high. It's like, that's pretty nice. So anyways, though, we are still without internet, and it stinks because literally I can't do anything. Like, I have not been able to, I mean, I did edit like a little bit today, but like I can't upload or anything. Like, I mean, I really can't do anything on my computer either because almost everything requires me to have an internet connection. Like I told you guys yesterday, I was like playing on my Switch a little bit because I was like, well, there are some games that I can play on there that like I don't have to have internet for. I was like, I can't play anything on my computer. I can't do anything on my computer. I can't do anything on the internet. You know, like I said, again, I could edit a little bit because that doesn't require internet, but like there's really like hardly anything that I can do. So I've been watching YouTube on my phone for like the last 2 days. I guess good news and bad news. My mom did talk to somebody. Well, she talked to multiple people, and they were like, oh, it should be back up. Like, you know, again, yesterday they said like at 2 o'clock, and 2 o'clock came and went. Today, 2 o'clock came and went. It still was not back up. But she talked to somebody else that finally gave her some more information. What they said was more than likely a box like that houses, I don't know, the internet connection cables or something like that was somehow damaged. Something could have happened in the cold because of yesterday. Somebody could have hit it. Like, we also had snow today, but we didn't yesterday, so I don't really think it would have been like a snow plow or something like that. But some way it was damaged. And they said that they, like, because the guy was like reading off like the, you know, the report or whatever it was to my mom. It was like super, super helpful. Again, the first person that she had called that has been like helpful, because some people like tried to start like upselling her to like buy more like internet package stuff and things like that. And so this person though was actually helpful in the actual problem that we were having, like, you know, because again, Jack is starting an online class I think on Monday. You know, my mom does a lot of internet stuff as well. Like, I can't do anything either. Like, so there's a whole bunch of stuff like right now that's just like nobody can do anything. Like, my dad was home yesterday, like he couldn't do anything either. We ended up finding out was, again, too, there was this box or whatever, it got damaged in some way yesterday. They have to order a replacement part for it, and then somebody should be out there to fix it. So who knows how long the replacement part comes and it takes to fix. But again, hopefully it is not that long. Hopefully it can be fixed quickly. Hopefully, you know, because the guy was even saying or telling my mom, he was like, it should, you know, I would tell you that like it should be up most likely by tomorrow. He's like, but I don't want to give you false hope and then tell you that and it not actually be true. He's like, more than likely it probably is not going to be fixed today, and it looks like it is not, because more than likely they would have sent a crew out there and they're not like going to do it overnight. So again, probably won't be back up to tomorrow. But we've had the same internet provider for years. This is the first major thing that has really ever happened, because like I see so many people that are like, oh, drop that company and go with this company. I've heard a lot of other things about a lot of other companies, and like I said, our personal experience, we haven't really had any issues like this. It's just the fact that like again, like when the power goes out, we lose internet, but we do even have like a internet backup, like power box kind of thing that can keep the internet running longer. So if the power goes out, like, you know, again too, we had that happen a few times in the summer where the power goes out, we still have access to the internet, which is really awesome, because like if the internet isn't affected by it, we can still actually access the internet. And like I said, that did happen one time. Well, a few times actually, but like, so even though your power is out, you can still actually, like, it's a little like backup battery kind of thing, and like a little power box. So again, that's really awesome. And again, we really have not had issues either to where it's like, oh, you know, a storm and our internet's out and it's out for a really long time. Like, this is the first major thing that I'd say in probably 10 plus years. I would say probably even longer than that, at least 15 or more, because it's been since probably I've been in high school, that we've at least had them as our internet provider. And we've, like I said, we've really not had any significant problems. We really have never had our internet be out for more than, like, you know, again, a few hours, if at most. This is the first time that we've ever had an issue like this. So again, that's a really good thing, I guess, but it's also really, really difficult because we have been without power, oh goodness, guys, we have been without internet now though for 2 days. So I was laying in bed when I was eating dinner, watching some YouTube on my phone, and I told you guys too how like my neck has been bothering me, and it's been feeling better. Like literally every day has been feeling better, but today I must have not been laying in the right place or whatever, and my neck never started hurting. However, I got a horrible tension headache. Probably the worst tension headache I have like ever had in my entire life. And I was just like, and because like I couldn't figure out, like there was no like pain in my neck though, so I couldn't figure out like where it was coming from to be like, okay, how do I need to address this? It was just like everywhere on my entire head. Felt like somebody was just like had like a vice grip. I was like, this is so uncomfortable. So my mom actually got me a little like lap desk that she uses sometimes, and she was like, here, I'm gonna set this up for you. Like, you know, I was like almost in tears, guys. That was how bad it was. But I think it's just because all those muscles right now, because I pulled that one muscle, and then like all the muscles in my neck are so tight. And now it's like, it slowly has been moving though. And like this side, which is where it started, was like fine. This side then started feeling tight, and now it's like the top of my head is like, I'm like, maybe that's it. Maybe after that, like there'll be no more pain because there's nowhere else for it to go. Like, you know, so that's what I'm hoping for. But I felt good. I felt so good then sitting in bed and actually being able to like sit up. But again too, I spent like hours watching YouTube because I'm like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I can't do anything. Like, yeah, so I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed now, and hopefully tomorrow we have internet. But yeah, if not, it's gonna be another long day. But I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.